Hi, it's Sora, and before I start, I'm a little sick. I'm getting over a sinus infection, so that's a thing. But anyway, I'm here to talk about one of my favorite topics, horror. But before I begin, make sure to click that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. So, back to horror. I have a bit of a weird history with it. So, for a long time, I used to be very scared of horror movies. I think the first movie to freak me out was this movie called The Guardian. It's basically about this druid babysitter who would sacrifice babies to a tree. Yeah, good stuff for a 6-year-old. After that, it was kind of like an onslaught of horror. From Pet Cemetery, Creepshow. Guys, give a shout out for Creepshow for the segment called The Raft. Scared the hell out of me. And yeah. But back to that, Hellraiser, to Saw, Dawn of the Dead, the remake. I like both versions, but the remake is what introduced me to the George Romero zombie films. And what truly messed me up was The Grudge. Now, here's the thing. I don't view horror movies like most people. When I watch a horror movie, I put myself as the main character in the predicament. And basically, that's how I rationalize a horror movie, to see if I would survive. So, Friday the 13th, avoid Crystal Lake. Candyman, don't say it in the mirror. It Follows, stay away from strange yeah. Anyway, that's how I rationalize horror movies. But then The Grudge came along and freaked me out because there's nothing you can do about it. You can avoid the house and the damn entity will drag you in. You can look at a picture, you're screwed. Being the same person of someone who went into the house and the whole apartment complex is just done. As bad as these films freaked me out, I still watched and enjoyed every minute of it. My attraction to horror is not the fear of it, but understanding the unknown. I want to understand the why of what's going on. Like H.P. Lovecraft and his cosmic horror has a very this is the world accepted kind of thing going on, but it draws me into the work even though I may never truly get an answer. Sorry, sinuses. Even though he was a racist prick, an intelligent writer with imaginative brain, but a prick, racist prick. Just a random side note though, I do not consider gore, torture, porn horror movies. They're not scary. So movies like Grotesque, Faces of Death, Hostel, Cannibal Holocaust, Green Inferno, Serbian Film, August Underground, and the Guinea Pig films are just not scary to me. Yeah, I've watched them all. Pray for my soul. But anyway, those movies are just truly designed to shock the viewer. Nothing more, nothing less. If you do want me to discuss gore, torture porn movies, let me know, because I've seen some things. Anyway, back to point. My love for understanding the why of horror is why Higurashi and Umineko are my favorite horror series, period, across all formats. Yes, it was a whodunit and howdunit thing, but the whys has me rereading and rewatching over and over and over again, especially Umineko. Umineko in particular has a story that can be viewed multiple times and have more questions than answered. See, my brain dies when I'm sick. Yeah, but it has more questions that are answered and then gives you more questions to be answered by rewatching it again or rereading it or wherever the case may be. However, I'm saving the Umineko breakdown for my next video because that's going to be a doozy. But I just wanted to talk about horror and what got me into horror because it's interesting how there's many subgenres of horror that can be broken down to supernatural, to suspense horror, to real life horror. If you're not sure what I mean by real life horror, think something that could happen in the real world. So like The Strangers. I wouldn't call House of a Thousand Corpses horror. It's just craziness. I think it's called Pit Stop. Those kind of movies where it can happen in the real world. But those movies that have the underlying story behind the scenes, and after the end you're like, aha, so these were all hints, and gives you more idea of the why of what's going on, really gets me. It makes me invest into the story and the characters and all this. not the jump scares or the screams and whatnot. Speaking of jump scares, I have no intention covering FNAF on my channel. Channels like Game Theory and Treesicle have it covered. The topic's been done to death. I think Scott Coffin is kind of just riding that gravy train right now. And plus, I don't like playing Let's Have a Mini Heart Attack the game. I'm just good on that. So, I guess I just want to talk about that. And if you have any suggestions on future videos, comments down below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, like the video if you liked it. And I will see you guys in the next video. So, bye.